Well, hello, everybody. There's just like people all over the place in the chat already. So, good evening. And I'm going to go all the way up to the top and just say hi to some people. And H. Snowden is here. I love vanilla beans. I love vanilla beans. Sometimes I just want to chew on the bean itself. It's awesome, Sarah. WH, I use vanilla flavoring every day. Probably, I would guess, in your coffee. Maybe. Awesome. Bama Fam is in. Hello, how are you? And Angie is in. And I am not sure why my people that are in the chat already do not have a wrench, because they're supposed to have a wrench, but it doesn't have a wrench. So I don't know. And Michelle is in. Hello. Sarah, how are you? Doug is here. Doug, I hope your arm and your elbow is feeling better, and take care of that Shelly girl. She'd probably be tired and not feel good for a little while. But I know you'll take good care of her. And the whip that could, hello. Let me scroll down a little bit farther. I don't want to miss anybody. And everybody's saying hi to everybody I can see in the chat. Joe's downstairs taking a little break. He was working today for me. Pulling some weeds, and the soil was so wet he could only do the very edge because we got half an inch of snow again. Or snow, half an inch of snow. No, half an inch of rain last night again. And Mary is in. Hello. And let me scroll a little bit farther. And yes, and Mary says, I'm so happy to make a live. And tonight, 25 vanilla beans were given away. Hoo. That doesn't happen every day. But usually Doug has a wrench. Ange will have a wrench. Madeline is in. Hello, Madeline. And Wicked Awesome Gardening is in. Hello. And Steph is in. Hey, Steph, how are ya? And Angie says, hi, Dad. So Craig must be in here. Ah, there he is. Hi, Craig. How are you? Sorry, I missed you when I was scrolling through. Linda's here. Hi, Linda. How are you? Yay for vanilla beans. That's right. You can never have enough vanilla beans. That's what I say. Tony is here from Kettle Kitchen. How are you? And Ann from Little Frenchie in Big Texas. And Doug from His Way Homestead. And see, they have that little S by their name. That means they are a member. And Teresa is here. Hello. And I'm sorry, I'm sure pronounce your name wrong. Thieta? I don't know. I'm bad at names. Everybody knows I'm bad at names. Rebecca's here. Hello. Doug. Craig is saying, Commander, good evening. Oh, look at Dana and Andrew Frank are here. How are you? And I think when I commented on a comment you made, I think I said Dana and Frank instead of Dana and Andrew. So I apologize. I was going to go back after I got back home. I was at a Master Gardener meeting. And I had totally forgot because I could have done it just before. And Nina is in here. Oh, the chat is going a little fast. California, Tammy is here. Never have enough vanilla beans. That is so true. And these vanilla beans are actually from purevanillabeans.com. They're from Sri Lanka. And Ann Dale must be in here too. Ann, I did not see. Oh, and Carol's in here too. See, I'm scrolling back up and no, I didn't mean to say snow. I meant rain. 100 here, 110 more or less the weekend. Ooh. I talked to Mom and Dad yesterday and it was 104 there. It is hot here. So, and Carolyn, hello, how are you? I want to start my own vanilla. Well, tonight we are going to give a giveaway. And I had thought about doing like fives, but every single week on Thursdays when I'm doing my vanilla bean recipes, you make a comment on their you're a subscriber, you can win 5 vanilla beans each week. So I thought, why not give 25 of them away? Because, oh, I can actually smell vanilla through that vacuum seal. That's fabulous. The smell of opening up a package of vanilla beans does not compare to any other smell. That is totally true. And cooking with Bobby Joe. Hello, Bobby Joe. How are you? And Barb is in here. And let me scroll back up. Oh, Jeannie is here. Hello. And she says, I would like to win vanilla beans. Hey, Ann, how are ya? Oh, looky here. Vanilla. Everyone is exciting. They are excited because they can win some vanilla beans. That's right. And purevanillabeans.com, they were so generous. They sent me a bunch of vanilla beans. And so I've been doing recipes every Thursday. And in fact, that tart that I made this last Thursday, gosh, it's got to be one of my favorite things to make vanilla beans with, because you put vanilla beans inside of the filling, and then it's vanilla bean sugar that you're incorporated into the glaze that goes over the fruit, and it is just out of this world, I tell you. It is a lot of vanilla beans, so you can do all kinds of stuff. Like every week, I'm using 1, 2, or 3 vanilla beans in every single recipe. It's fabulous. And I love it when everybody is saying hi to everybody. Vanilla bean ice cream is my favorite. Oh my gosh. We make vanilla bean ice cream a lot, and we love it. Hey, Danny, how are ya? And Doug says, fried bacon beats vanilla beans. Oh, well, I don't know about that. I think maybe if we asked everybody in here, it'd be a tough choice, Doug. Now, don't forget to make sure you give me a thumbs up tonight. I just so appreciate that. And 12 Stones Ranch is in here. They're one of my newest acquisitions of people to watch. And Linda says, hello. Hello back. I love it when everybody knows each other. Mrs. D. Butler Barlow. Hello. Wow, I caught you. I'll try to stay awake. The live tonight, half hour. That's what I promised. Before the night's over, we're giving away our vanilla beans. And if I don't already have your address, you'll have to email your physical address to me. And let me see right there. That is my physical address. So if you don't have it, make sure you mark it down. And in my videos, it's always in the About section, in that description section also of a video. But across the top where it has all the stuff and it says About, you can get my email address there too. And Gloria's in here. P is in here. Hello. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Gloria says, I'm thinking about ordering, so it would be great to win some. And remember, Gloria, every Thursday when I do my vanilla bean recipe, I give 5 vanilla beans away. So if you don't win tonight, you could always win then. Diane says, love, love, love making my own vanilla. Me too. Thanks to you, I've tried spiced rum for the first time. We'll be ready for Christmas gifts this year. Woohoo! That is awesome. And Mary's here. Do you always get your beans at the same place? No. No, I've gotten different places. There are places that I like better. PureVanillaBeans.com, NativeVanillaBeans.com. I've gotten it from a place that's called Slow Food Group, which is a weird name, but I've gotten them from there. I've gotten them from Bellini. It's Bean, ILLA. And In a Pinch from Amazon. And Charmaine is here. Did I miss it all? No. We were just saying hi to everybody, and we're still talking about vanilla beans. Because if you won, tell me what you guys would do with those vanilla beans. Would you just make vanilla? Would you bake with them? What would you do with vanilla beans? That tart is one of my favorite ones. It's just fabulous. Oh, Stacy Clark is in. Hello from West Virginia. Started my own extract in January after watching your video of making extract. I chose to use spiced rum. Been wanting to start another batch to keep myself going. Well, you can never have too much vanilla. But I do use a lot of vanilla, you know. But that's me because I love it. And this is Ann Dale. If you guys don't know them, Ann Dale, His Way Homestead, runneth over Garden and Life. See those little S's afterwards? That means they are a subscriber and a member. So they pay 99 cents a month, and they get all kinds of stuff. Let's see. I'm so glad I found your site. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, see? Teresa's telling you, Charmaine, you're right on time. That's right. And so if you guys were, Lynette says, I would make vanilla sugar, and ice cream. See, those are good choices because vanilla you can use over and over again. The vanilla sugar you can use. And in fact, every time I have a vanilla bean that I don't use, I'm just scraping the seeds out in a recipe. It doesn't want the actual bean. And as long as I haven't put it in milk, because some of my recipes, I let them soak. And so I don't always put it in milk. But if it's milk, then I throw it away. I probably could wash that, but milk is a weird thing. So anyway, I put them in just a dish full of sugar, and I just mix it in and close the lid, and the vanilla starts to really flavor that sugar, which is awesome. But this last recipe, I took part of my vanilla bean sugar, and I put it in my Vitamix, and I just pulverized it, bean and all. And so it was just pulverized. In fact, the sugar became so pulverized, it's more like powdered sugar. And man, does that make a great glaze for that tart. It is just fabulous. Looking forward to learning about additional options and recipes other than vanilla extract. Well, there is a lot of recipes on my vanilla bean series and more to come. In fact, Dan, one of my subscribers, also sent me a recipe, and it's for a creme brulee that you're using the vanilla bean. It's coming up in July. You are just going to go, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Lynette says that she'd make vanilla sugar, and ice cream. Oh, I think I popped that up before. Sorry. I would make vanilla extract, your tart recipe, and of course, ice cream. Because you can't go wrong with vanilla bean ice cream, I tell you. Barb would make homemade vanilla bean ice cream. But remember, there's 25 beans. So you could make a lot of stuff. Suburban chicken prain. I don't know what that means, Doug. I'm sure it's probably something in the chat that I didn't see. And the chat is going so fast anyway. Carol would make vanilla sugar. That is so good. And Todd Rainey, he'd be baking with it. That is awesome. And I apologize that my little wrenches are not next to my mods. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but that's just the way it is today. So I apologize that none of the mods can put up other people's channels. Vanilla extract too. Yes, vanilla bean ice cream. I'd make homemade vanilla and give my first bottle to my mom for her 85th birthday. Oh, Teresa, that is so sweet of you. And Steph is in here. I already said hi to her. Do you know I'm going to go see Steph this summer? Steph, our son has still not given us a date to go down to see them. And when we go down to see them, we're seeing Steph. I'm so excited. I have a bag of goodies for her. Vanilla sugar and vanilla bean ice cream. See, ice cream seems to be something that everybody wants to do. And Patty Jones is in here. How are you, Patty Jones? I would use it to make homemade chocolate chip cookies. Yummy. We're making vanilla maple sugar right now. Oh, that sounds good. I love maple. I love vanilla. Sugar, oh yeah. Anne says that vanilla sugar sounds wonderful. It's really interesting. And do you know I've made vanilla salt too? Not just sugar. I make vanilla salt. And you probably go, why in the world would you make vanilla salt? Well, when you make caramels, and I used really big chunks of salt, and so that when I make caramels, I can put that vanilla salt on top of them. And I think it's going to be fabulous at Christmas. You could use it for a lot of other things, I'm sure. A lot of other candies and different things. So I'm excited. Chocolate covered bacon. You used to eat soft vanilla bean ice cream. Doug, you are so funny. Doug loves his bacon. Doug, do you know that? Oh, Glenda is here too. Hi, Grace and Fire. Glenda here, there. Doug, when we went over and we met with Lisa at Yoga Howler Farm, she gave us some bacon from their pigs that they grew. And so Joe has been having bacon with his eggs in the morning, and he is loving it. Todd says, I make ice cream using my homemade vanilla extract. Yummy. That is so true. What a great hack to use Vitamix. You know, I've had my Vitamix for about maybe a year. I think maybe a year and a half, maybe. And I have loved it. I have done a lot of stuff with it. In fact, my pineapple juice that I'm going to show a video of this week, because I'm going to show how you can use every bit, other than the leaves, of your pineapple to make 2 different kinds of drinks. And one of them I'm using my Vitamix with it. The other one I'm fermenting with it. Angie says she'd love to make vanilla sugar. Oh, Angie, you should. So good. Elizabeth says, oh, Elizabeth is talking. So I love it when people chat back and forth. And I'm just trying to scroll through. If I have missed anybody and I haven't said hi to you, please put it in the, say something in the chat again so I can say hi to you, because there's 54 people in here, I think. I'm not sure what you guys can see. And so I want to make sure that I say hi to everybody, especially since my mods can't do anything tonight. I don't know what the deal is with StreamYards and my mods. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to go in and refresh something. I'm not really sure what the deal is. Starting over Homestead. Hello. Make different vanilla with alcohol and vanilla sugar. Awesome. See, all kinds of people have great ideas. We used vanilla salt in our baked goods. So good. And in coffee. Interesting. Nina, it's really good, and it's really easy to make. It's just like making the vanilla sugar. You're going to take those vanilla beans after you've already scraped out the seeds in another recipe and set it in some kind of Tupperware or some kind of container that you can really keep it sealed. And then I just shake that container every so often, and it doesn't really take that long before all of a sudden that salt is just permeated with the flavor of that vanilla. And the longer it sits, the more vanilla gets in that salt, and it is fabulous. Not the vanilla salt, but the leftover pots. Oh, okay. And Doug and Shelly, they have their own pigs now. And so they are raising pigs so that they can have their own bacon. And so it's going to be like Commander Bacon both ways, not just him, but the pigs are like Commander Bacon. Vanilla Blondie ice cream sandwiches. Ooh, I'm going to have to look for a recipe for that. Unless, Stacy, you want to email me your recipe. If you do, and I do it on my video series, I will give you credit for that. Awesome. So fun. Vanilla rhubarb jelly is on our to-do list. You know, my rhubarb is just exploding. We've had so much rain, and then the sun comes out, and it rains again, and the sun comes out. And those leaves are easily 3 feet or 3.5 feet tall. And so I need to do some major cutting of my rhubarb. I wish you guys lived close. I would give you guys all some rhubarb. And hippie Kansas girl. I have 2 quarts of bourbon vanilla percolating in the pantry right now. See, I have not tried bourbon, but I've heard great things about that. And so that's one of my to-do vanillas to make. Oh my gosh, the chat is just like so fast. Bake a lot for coworkers. That is nice of you. Good times. Jen and Steve are here. Now, Jen has a video out about these black snakes in her chicken coop. You should go over and watch it. Black snakes in chicken coops. Is there any way to infuse vanilla in butter? Oh, I'm sure you could. I would just put the butter. I would chop up the vanilla and then just mix it with the soft butter. Now, you can only leave butter out for so long out on your counter. So you might have to go back and forth into your refrigerator, but I bet you it doesn't take very long at all. I mean, you could heat up and melt the butter and put the bean in there and then solidify it again. But sometimes the butter, if it gets too warm, it separates. But I think you could do it. Seriously, Nina. Just play with it, I would say. Can you make vanilla water pie? Yes, Doug, you can make vanilla water pie. And you will like it too. I love those old recipes that they didn't hardly have any ingredients, and they make some of the most fabulous pies. What do you mean we can't do anything? That must be something that Jen's talking to somebody else. And I am scrolling through, and Buddy Bills is in, and Heather Lynn is in. Okay, so it's at 22 minutes, and this live is only 30 minutes. So we only have a few more minutes, and I'm going to draw for the vanilla beans. Awesome. Woohoo. Now, the thing is about Nightbot, you have to comment within the last 10 minutes. So we got 66 people in from what I can see. I'm not really sure how many you guys can see. And so we are going to draw when it gets to 26 minutes. So you have to make a comment so that Nightbot has you in its sights, so that one of you guys can win. And the organized pineapple's in. Hello. What is your favorite alcohol to make extracts? Well, I have always used vodka other than the spice rum. Now, when we did the spice rum test back and forth, a lot of the things I thought that the taste was very similar. But Joe ended up liking the spice rum better, and I liked the regular. So I think it's really a matter of preference and what you're going to do with it. Now, I haven't tried bourbon, and a lot of people tell me bourbon is really good. And so that's just, some of it is preferences. And Carrie Anderson, hello, how are you? I love it. Everybody's saying hi. Let's see. Can you make vanilla rock candy? Oh, Doug, that is a good idea. I would think so, because you put flavors in rock candy. So I don't know why you couldn't put vanilla in rock candy. And I like rock candy. I haven't had that in a long time. When the kids were small, we made some rock candy one time. And it's kind of an interesting experiment, so that's kind of fun. And if I didn't say hi, Alpine is in. Hi, Alpine. How are you? Alpine is one of my newest members. Thanks for stopping in. So many members. And little Frenchie, Alpine, There's a whole bunch of them. His Way Homestead, all kinds of people that are members. So that is awesome. And we got 1 minute left before Nightbot. Charmaine is in. She's one of my members. Is going to pick. So as soon as I see it turn to 26, I'm going to put the little code in. And then you guys are going to have to help me watch, because with how fast the chat is going, I don't want to miss it. Sharon is here. Jim's here. Vanilla beans make me want to dance. I can understand that. Probably my favorite is it's just the vodka. It doesn't have a flavor, so you just get all that vanilla. And so, not that the spice rum was bad at all. It was. So I'm so sad my YouTube did not notify me until now. I missed most of the stream. It's okay, because it's 26 minutes and of this 30-minute live. So that means Nightbot is going to pick a winner. So let me scroll all the way down here. Stella's in here too. LC is in here. Oh my gosh, that is just like crazy fast. So let me type that in, and everybody watch, because it will say who the winner is. And Cooking with Pam is in too. How are ya? Okay, I haven't seen it yet. Has anybody seen who Nightbot has picked yet? Nightbot has picked Stacy Clark. Says Stacy Clark does not subscribe to this channel. Just ignore Nightbot. Stacy Clark, you are the winner of 25 vanilla beans from purevanillabeans.com. I put their logo on there, or their address. So if you wanted to order more, you could order more from them. And is Stacy still in here? Has she seen that she is the winner? Did anybody see Stacy's a comment from Stacy? Because I'd hate for her not to be in here. Well, hi Doris, how are ya? And Elizabeth, everybody's saying congratulations to Stacy. Going with the Hudsons. She's here. Yes. Good. Stacy is still in here. Stacy, I need your physical address. So if you will email that to me, let me pop that down. And that's my email address. So I want you to email me your physical address, and I will literally mail these tomorrow to you. And you'll get them in a few days, probably 3 days, because it's usually just as easy to do a priority as it is the 6 days. And it's like usually 75 cents difference. So, haha. Well, that was exciting. She is a lucky duck, isn't she, Anne? That is fabulous. 71 people in the chat right now. That is awesome. I just uploaded a video onto my Fuse Glass Artwork channel. Let me put this up there. These are my 2 other channels. And so if you want to look at some other stuff that I do my Fuse Glass Artwork and one Woman's Walk with God. And where is the vanilla from? It's from Sri Lanka. And so I have been using it in my vanilla bean recipes for the last few weeks, and it has been fabulous. I'm just totally happy with it. And it is just, the flavor has been fabulous. And there's a lot of places around the world. When I was really a strict Madagascar vanilla bean person, because I love that. But then I started trying some of the other ones. And some of the other ones have been extremely nice also. And, some people do grade A, some people do grade B. Grade A is softer. And so when you're baking, I think it's much better. but that's probably how many beans in a fifth of vodka? Charmaine, I don't know how much alcohol that is in a fifth of vodka. That is bad, isn't it? I don't know that stuff. Try 3. If you want it faster, you're always going to put more vanilla beans, but I like that slow marinating process. And Nightbot is showing you if you would like to join Suburban Homesteader Wyoming, Arizona. But you guys, I got to go because, as Jeannie says, thanks for the fun 30 minutes. Because I am at 30 minutes, and I said this live was 30 minutes, and so I have to go. So everybody have a good night. Every Monday night, 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I have one. And on Friday nights at 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I have Late Night with Nana. And you can ask all kinds of questions on late night. Okay, everybody, have a great night. And I will see you next time.